In this video, we are going to discuss the conversion of a CFG to a PDA. What is a CFG? A context-free grammar which contains a set of terminals, non-terminals, certain production rules and a starting symbol. And what is a PDA? The push-down automata, which has a stack, certain transitions which govern the pushing, popping out of the stack. So, suppose we have been given a production rule, a set of production rules as ASA, then S giving me BSB and S giving me C. So now I need to convert these production rules to the PDA. So what I do, the first transition, this is my stack, initially empty. Okay, so this is the state, comma. This is what an input symbol, that is in the starting. We've got no okay, so what we did in the designing of a PDA? While designing of a PDA, first of all, we used to push the symbols in the stack and we used to then pop the pushed symbols using another input symbols. Okay, so that is what we did while we were designing a PDA. But when we have to convert a CFG to PDA, we simply write the production rules, okay, and then we pop. Okay, there is no pushing in the stack. So what we do is, we take this thing as it is, so that will mark the starting symbol, that is S has come into the stack. Okay, so the second thing that we are going to do is, we are going to write all these production rules, since there is no change of input. And for writing all these production rules, the input is taken as null. Okay, the top of the stack contains S. This is the value at the top of the stack. Okay, this is what is present in the stack. Okay, and this is the present state. Values in stack. This is what stack's top. This is input symbol. This is present state. So this is going to lead me to Q0, comma ASA. Why Q0? Because there is no change of the input symbol. Then again, writing down the third production rule, no change of input symbol, and since we are writing down the production rules, we take the input symbol as null. So S giving me Q0, comma BSB. Then fourth, this thing, okay, and this thing, and we write down the third production rule. So these are the production rules. Okay, and for the first step, including all the production rules, there are no input symbols. Okay, so this is where basically we tend to do the mistakes. Okay, then the fifth, after this all the production rules have been defined, we simply have to pop. So we see that we pop A with A, B with B and C with C. So Q0, comma A, because the input symbol is now A, the top of the stack when contains A. Okay, what I have to do, I have to pop. So for popping is denoted by writing a null symbol over here. Okay, so why do I write Q1 here? Because there's a change of input. So whenever there's a change of input, I write down the state as the next state. The state is also going to change. Okay, so sixth will be what? I have to pop B with B. Okay, and the state again changes. Here will be Q1 null. This is popping. Then the last is Q2. C is popped with C, and we reach a state which is the Q3, or we can say the final state. Okay, so these are the production rules. So this is the popping that has taken place. Okay, so now all these are the set of transitions that will govern, that is equivalent to the given CFG. So now we are going to make a table. We'll take a input string. Okay, we'll take an unread input. So this is serial number. We're gonna make the table. That's really important for your exam point of view too. And the unread input. Okay, the stack and the transition used. So the unread input, let it be A B, B, C, B, B, A. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is push null into the stack. Okay, because the top of the stack is null already. This is done using the production rule, which first. Okay, as you can see from here. Right, this so the state is Q0, serial number 1. For the second step, I have to push the starting symbol into the stack. Okay, so this is done using the production rule. This again would lead me to this thing. Okay, and since the stack now contains, this will be using 1, and then this would be Q0 again, this thing again Q0. Now when I have pushed this S into the stack, I convert this S into A, S, A using the production rule second. Okay, so I write down 2 over here. Okay, so what I've done, I have pushed, or I have not pushed, I have simply substituted this S with ASA, because the production rule said if the top of the stack contains S, I can replace it with ASA. Okay, so I put ASA in it. Now what I see that the unread input is A, and the top of the stack also contains A. So I will pop. So when I pop, what do I get? Q0, B, B, C, B, B, A, and S, A. This is using the production rule 5. So I write down 5 over here. Okay, then now I'm left with this thing, and here the state change of state has taken place, so Q1 will be there. Okay, just take care of the states and the transitions used. Okay, so now I convert this S into BSB. Okay, this A will remain as it is, and this is done using the production rule 3. The states remain as it is, and BB, C, BB remains as it is. Now we see that the top of the stack unread input is B, and the top of the stack also contains B. So we're going to pop. We are going to pop using the production rule 6, because when B comes, we have to pop using production rule 6. Sorry, not the production rule, the transition 6. So the state is Q2, B, C, B, B, A, and S, B, A is left. Now again, I substitute this S with BSB, one more B and A. Okay, this is done using the production using the transition number 3, and the state there is Q0, BC, BB, A, and transition number 3. Okay, and this popping had taken place using transition number 6. Okay, so when I do this thing now, okay, now it's fine. So now what I do is, I see the top of the stack has B and the input symbol is B, so I pop using this thing transition, using the transition 6, and the state is Q1. Okay, so C, B, B, A, and S, B, B, A, transition 6 is used. Now I convert this S into C using production rule, using the transition 4th. The state is Q0, and it remains as CBBA. Now I do continuous poppings, okay, using the production rules 5, 6, and 7. So when I pop C with C, the state is Q3. Okay, so Q3, BBA, and C is popped, and we done this using 7th. Okay, and then when I pop B with B, I use the transition 6th. So, and the state will be Q2. I know I have to pop 2 B's, so I write it down all together. This will become A, then this will become BA and A using this, and then I have to pop A using some production using some transition. So this will be q1, this becomes null, and this again, this thing becomes null, and I have used the transition number 5 over here. Okay, so that's how our conversion of CFG to PDA works. So let me just summarize it for you. Okay, so for what we do, first of all, we convert the production rules into the transitions, and then we do the popping, and then after that we make the corresponding table which has the following column headings, and then one by one we keep on substituting the values of S or any of the non-terminals with the corresponding right hand side, and then write the corresponding transitions, and until we reach a null and the stack becomes empty. That's all. Thank you for watching.